Okay. What's up, guys? Just doing a little bit of a stock market recap. Going to talk about the CPI report, how it came in at, how the market reacted. Um, Talk about the loss I took today and the lessons I learned. So, hope you guys enjoy. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. If you got any questions or got any recommendations for future videos, comment below. So yeah, let's get right into it. So CPI came in at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, had this massive pullback. Went to go retest the EMA after about 30 minutes of it pulling back, hitting lower lows. And then, yeah, so one thing I want to talk about, I actually want to start talking about my trades first. So as you guys can see, if you saw my video the other day, I had $51,600, and now I only have $50,000 and 563. Sorry. So I lost $1,000 a day, and I wanted to explain to you guys where I went wrong, all the lessons I learned, and just I want to really show you guys step by step what I was going through. So for anyone who doesn't know, I usually wait for the first 15 minutes to close, and then I draw a horizontal line on the first 15-minute candlestick, the highs, and then the lows. And then what I do is I wait for a breakout on either side. So like for instance, like right here, when we had a breakout, I would have went long, which I actually did. If it would have broke below this, then I would have went short. And the main thing with this strategy, the 15-minute open range strategy, is just there's no point in trading this sideways movement because direction's unclear. When you have that breakout, that's when you start to see progress and continuation on like the upside or the downside. So yeah, because the CPI came in a little bit worse than expected, and we did pull back so hard, I was a little bit worried about getting caught in a fake out breakout. And the moment we broke out, I won't even lie to you guys. I'm gonna be completely honest. I probably held the trade for maybe less than a minute. I got out. I was just super worried. I was really worried and overthinking it too much. I didn't have a lot of confidence in it. Mainly just because in the past when the CPI does tend to come out, if it is worse than expected, then we do tend to have a massive sell-off. And if it comes in better than expected, then we tend to have a massive rally. So, and because it didn't come in as better as expected, and we had such a strong pullback this morning during 8:30 a.m., I was a little bit worried that we were going to get caught in a bull trap. But as you can see, even though we broke out of it, we traded sideways for a very long time until around 1 o'clock. So yeah, my first trade, I got in on that breakout. I got out real quick, made $95. I should have stayed in, but and then the second trade I took was actually right here. And the reason why, let this zoom in real quick. So as you can see, we got rejected twice, right here and right here at the 15,459 level. When we got rejected right here and we broke below the EMA, I went short. And the reason why is because in the past, when I've seen a double rejection at the same price range, we tend to have a nice sell-off, a really nice pullback, and I like to get in on those pullbacks. Shorting is my favorite thing to do for anyone who doesn't know. But then as you can see, we rode this moving average. This moving average, as you can see on the 1 minute time frame, it acted as a very, very valid strong support all the way up to around 1 p.m. We held it right here, held it right here, right here, right here, and even right here. So the one thing that actually caused me to lose a lot of money was averaging up. I don't really like to average up with futures just because you can go from being down $250, and then if you average up at the wrong time, you can literally, like, just with a very small little price change, you can be down $400 or $500 very easily. It is very easy to lose a lot of money with futures, especially because it is like 29x leveraged. unlike TQQQ and SQQQ, which is only triple leverage. They move by the cents. This moves by the dollar amounts. So yeah, the moment we started to ride this area, let me just zoom in a little bit more. The moment we started to ride it, and I started to see like a little bit of rejection at the EMA, and so I was like really getting a little bit more confident. I was getting more confident, and it pulling back, and then we went to go test this, got rejected, pulled back down. The moment we went to go retest back to the EMA, I actually got in on another position, another short contract. And as you can see, it really didn't hit any lower lows, nothing at all. I got out. That trade took me from being up $95 to being down like 500 something dollars. And then I got in again. I went short again right here. Saw a lot of rejection at this EMA. And we weren't making higher highs. So there wasn't progress on the upside. So I did have a legitimate reason. We didn't have progress on the upside. And then secondly, we were getting rejected at the EMA. As you can see, every time price pushed up on these two candlesticks right here, we would get straight rejected and close. So I went short the moment we broke below that EMA. And as you can see, again, held as a valid support and bounced off and started hitting higher highs. So yeah, took $1,000 loss off of two really bad trades. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, I'm upset, but I'm still up $500 on this 50K combine. I'm working on getting an express funded account through Top Step. But yeah, I wrote down some things, so I just want to let you guys see things I did wrong. I averaged up. It's just way too risky with futures, honestly, especially if direction's not going in your favor. You should never be trying to average up into a trade unless you're getting a continuation of progress on your side, whether if it's going short or going long. Direction wasn't that clear, even though we did have a breakout right here. As you can see, for almost a good 2.5 hours, we just traded sideways until we pulled back really hard at 1 p.m. Now let's talk about the CPI report. We had expectations of 3.6%. The CPI came in 3.7. Inflation came in a total of 0.1% higher than expected. For anyone who doesn't know, you can find the CPI report at bls.gov/CPI. All items came in 0.4% higher. Overall inflation rate was 3.7. Another thing too, guys, is, and I do tend to forget to do this, but when I am trading, look at longer time frames. The whole time I was looking at the 1 minute, direction was very unclear. If I would have just looked at the 5 minute or even like the 30 minute, I would have had a little bit clearer direction. Just to show you guys real quick, I'm going to pull up the 5 minute time frame. So this is what I'm talking about, guys, right here. If I would have just looked at the 5 minute time frame, I would have seen all this rejection. And honestly, even looking at the 5 minute time frame, we never had a legitimate clean break or open below the EMA. The EMA held as a very valid support all the way up till the pullback at 1 p.m. But I do find it funny though that I lost $1,000 trying to short two different times. And it finally pulled back when I took that $1,000 loss limit and I couldn't trade anymore. Because Top Step, one of the rules for their combine, and even with their express funded account, is if you hit the daily loss limit, you're not able to trade for the rest of the day. It rejects all of your trades. So if you hit that daily loss limit, no matter if it's a 50K, 100K, 150K account, if you hit your daily loss limit, your account will just be deactivated for the day and you'll be able to trade the next day. Unless you do hit your drawdown limit. If you hit your drawdown limit, then your funded account will be deactivated. Same thing with your combine. But yeah, I'm still at $563 as you guys can see. So I got a little under $2,500 to go. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this videos. If you guys got any questions, just comment below. I'll see you guys tomorrow.